Welcome friends. My name is Avinnash Gorakshakar and I represent Profit Mart Securities. Today we are going to have a very interesting session with a SME company which is going to go public. The IPO closes on 5th of July and the company's name is Be Right Real Estate Limited. Now this is a Mumbai-based company which specializes largely in SRA projects. And today we have the pleasure of having Mr. Sanjay Shah, in fact one of the directors of the company. Sanjay ji, welcome to the show and thank you for sparing your valuable time.
Thank you, Avinash ji, for calling me here.
So, Sanjay ji, my first question to you is that within the real estate market, this is a very interesting SME IPO. Can you tell us something briefly about your company's business model? थोड़ा बहुत अपने आपके बिजनेस मॉडल के बारे में हमको जानकारी दे दीजिए और कहिए कि आपने ये बिजनेस कब से शुरू किया है, आपके कौन-कौन से बड़े प्रोजेक्ट्स हो चुके हैं, तो थोड़ी बहुत जानकारी हमको दे दीजिए.
Sorry, the line got disconnected. I don't know.
Yeah, Sanjay bhai, please continue.
Yeah. So, Be Right Real Estate Limited was formed in 2007. Actual operation started in 2008, predominantly in the real estate space since incorporation. So, company had been investing in real estate projects, and that too majorly in the SRA sector since 2008. The company got into active development since 2012, and we have been doing projects since then. The company, at a group level, we are operating. We were earlier operating under various separate SPVs. Now the group has been consolidated under one roof, and now all the projects are under this Be Right Real Estate Limited. We do this majorly. Why we focus on this SRA projects is mainly because the margins as compared to other redevelopment projects, the margins in SRA projects are quite healthy, or to suit the needs of the development process.
Fine. Redevelopment process. So fine. So now, if you can tell us, Sanjay ji, which are the other projects which you have implemented in the past? How much square foot has the company developed, or आगे चल के और कौन से ऐसे projects है? Which are the new projects which the company has undertaken and which we will be seeing their completion over the next say 2 to 3 years?
Approximately 4 lakh square feet, exactly 390,000 square feet, which consists of this 390,000 area, whereas the development including the rehab slum portion is somewhere around 6.5 lakh square feet. अभी हमारे और because of COVID, with the 2 years, the company was having very minuscule operations, and we were more concentrating on the approvals part rather than the development part. So now there are 3 projects which are ongoing. One is at 2 projects are at Malad and one is at Khar. And there are 4 projects which are at the pipeline, stages of approval. And in next 5 years, we have a pipeline of about 1 million square feet under development.
Okay. And basically, Sanjay ji, if I can ask you, what is the total borrowing of the company as on date? Kitna borrowing hai, or what is the net worth of the company as of date? Before the IPO, what is the net worth? And post IPO, after the IPO is complete, what will be the net worth of the company be?
The pre-IPO, the net worth is about 89.9 crores, or you can say 90 crores. And post-IPO, it would be 134 crores. We are very conservative on the debt side. We have a limited debt of about 6.75 crores, and some 1-2 crore of unsecured loans. That's the debt level. Since the projects are now starting, we will be leveraging our balance sheet and taking over the debts in future.
Okay. And according to you, the Mumbai market where you are largely present in the SRA market, how big is this market? Can you say comfortably that SRA projects can fuel growth for your company comfortably over the next say 2 to 3 years, or will you like to enter any affordable housing project or any other project outside SRA also? If you could please comment.
So presently, we are majorly looking at SRA projects for the simple reason that offers you a good margin of safety and comfortable profit margins, so that even in case of something like COVID coming in, you have enough margins to play around and the sales becomes easier because you have enough margin of safety. As far as affordable housing is concerned in Bombay, I mean, you would agree that there is nothing like affordable because everything goes minimum 1 crore in Bombay. But yes, we are looking outside Bombay at some of the projects near Navi Mumbai, this new airport which is coming up, where there is a good, we are expecting a good demand to come up because of the whole infrastructure activities near JNPT port and Navi Mumbai new airport which is coming up in New Mumbai.
Okay. And tell me one thing that, what are the key challenges which you see in your industry? Because real estate market, in the last 5-6 years was not doing very well. Now, hopefully after COVID, real estate demand has started picking up. So what is your outlook, considering that now interest rates are again going to go up, RBI has started increasing the interest rates. So how will this impact the real estate sector and how are you positioned here?
So as far as impact, like as you said, correctly said, the 5-6 years there was a complete slack or lack of demand, lackluster. So it is something like this. There is some demand which is already piled up since last 4-5 years. People have been waiting for prices to come down substantially. However, the prices have remained more or less stable, or in some pockets, some price reductions have come in. But after COVID, there has been this all this demand has come up in the market, and as of now, there is enough demand in the market to cater, meaning the under construction market which is going on, that is almost 70-80% sold out, the projects which are under construction. So there is a huge demand which is coming up, and Bombay being the commercial capital of India, we are expecting a good amount of demand, as the central government is more focused on having this 5 trillion economy. So if the country wants to reach 5 trillion, the Bombay has to reach has to play a major role in this. So we expect a good amount of demand in particularly in Bombay belt, and we are in the suburban part. So this is more like an affordable part of the Bombay city where we are. So we expect a huge kind of a demand.
Okay. Now,
One of the major problems in the sorry.
Yeah, please tell me
just
about
one more
the
point.
challenge. Yeah.
Yeah. So one of the biggest challenges in the last 5-7 years was non-availability of finance because of the, you may call it ILRFS fiasco or DHFL fiasco, and non-stable government policy paralysis. All these things were there. So slowly now the banking sector is opening up to again to fund to real estate after the government initiative of that Swami Fund. So now other NBFCs, banks have opened up, and now the finance is available for the projects to take on. So we expect after this recent government change that policies would be quicker and faster, because with the change we expect that this all the policy matters which have been hanging around, like for example, even Metro Leka project, which was a pilot project, has been doing not much things in last 2 years. So we are expecting a good infrastructure boost and simultaneously corresponding real estate sector boost for this our sector as a whole.
Sanjay ji, can you tell me who are the nearest competitors for your company? Like you operate in the SRA space. You can share some names, some names which are listed, which can help our investors know that who can be the nearest competitors for a company like you who operate in the SRA space.
Actually, we are an SAB company similar in similar space. There are many SAB companies which are not in there in the listed space. Okay. So actually, comparables are not in the listed space. Comparables are not available. There is one company called Sumit Woods, which is again a small SAB company which was listed. Otherwise, if you see, Godrej has been doing good in Bombay. Suntech has been doing good amount of SRA projects. But it's not an exact comparable. It is not a small cap company. It's a large cap company, but they are into similar space. If you see Suntech 5 years or 8 years down the line, they started off with this kind of an SRA projects only, and now today where it has reached. So okay. I mean that is a good comparable.
Okay. Now my last question, Sanjay ji, would be that what would be the message to shareholders, because this is an IPO which is priced at almost 153 rupees. What is your kind of message to the new shareholders, because market अभी थोड़ा सा volatile है, लेकिन company अच्छी है, so what could be your message to the incoming IPO shareholders from a longer term time frame?
forward-looking statements we are not allowed to make during the IPO period. But I would, on a sector specific, I would like to share something that we are at the start of the cycle, real estate cycle. Like we have a stock market cycle, ups and downs in the stock market. Similarly, we have a real estate cycle. So the last people have seen is like 2008, and before that it was 1996. So now after 2008, 2022, I mean last 4 or 5 years, there was a absolutely like a stickiness or in the market. So we are at the start of a boom cycle, which we expect to grow at a very faster pace, because last 5 years has been a very minuscule growth. So since we are at the start of the cycle, we expect a good earnings and good margins and good benefits for the shareholder.
Okay. I think Sanjay ji, thank you very much for your valuable time. And viewers, I think we have got a lot of good information from this video. We would like that a lot of you listen to this video, and if you like it, please share it with all your friends. And Sanjay bhai, before we conclude, thank you very much for the time, and congratulations for your IPO. All the best. Thank you.
Thank you, Avinash ji. Thank you for your time and calling me here. Thank you very much.